Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently attempting to recover from our white peace with Britain at this point. We definitely want to be left alone, however, I have a sneaking suspicion that's not really going to happen, because I think that once this truce ends, I suspect we're going to have problems. We'll see how real that ends up being, but for now that's definitely the theory. So France is at minus 200. They want our subjects' provinces and our provinces as well. So France could become a problem very soon too, and they are very powerful in terms of their total amount of soldiers and manpower. France doesn't appear to have done much colonization in the Americas, although I do see that they are down in Africa. So that is definitely noted. I'm going to improve relations with France. I don't expect that to actually pull positive, but we'll give it a go. And then as far as all of this over here goes, I would like... Castile and Portugal are both rival to us. Okay. I would like to find a friend. That would be nice. Perhaps we could do Sweden? How far away are we here? I mean, yeah, we're very far away. Sure, that's noted. So, I'm moving these guys southward because we do have brewing separatism. So that is definitely understood. I think a sale of titles here is interesting. When can we seize land again? That will be 1614, so it's going to be a while. Okay. So I want to do some check-ins on aggressive expansion. So here with 13 colonies, aggressive expansion is below 50. That's a very good sign. For Caribus, of course, it's high. We know that that's going to be the case. For Portuguese Brazil, it's at 74. For Rio de Prata, it's at 47. That's pretty decent, actually. For English Mexico, it basically doesn't exist. For England proper... Oh, okay. I see. So France and England are fighting each other. That's why England wanted out of that war. That makes sense. So that's fine. But the real question here is, what are we at in terms of aggressive expansion with France? Nothing. Okay. With Castile, it's actually only 44. I expected that to be a little higher, but that's nice. 74 with Portugal. So that's noted. There might not be a coalition against us then. It's basically just Portugal and their colonies. That's manageable. Okay, I feel much better about that then. I was very concerned that we were going to have a Castile 13 colonies at least, and Portugal coalition against us once that truce was up. Luckily, that does not appear to be the case, so we are happy about that. We do need to get more coring done here, of course, and I want to sort by cost. And we're going to get this all completed as soon as we can. It'll take some time yet, no doubt about that. So these New Granadan separatists, there's going to be 9k of them. And this is pretty much Demerara. Where is this? Out over here. Okay. So we're going to position out this way. That sounds good. Cool. Portuguese Brazil rivaled us, which is not at all shocking. And what we need to be thinking about right now is, do we want to invest our money in buildings or in paying off our debts? And I am currently leaning towards paying off our debts. We're paying 6 ducats a month in interest right now. Yeah, that's definitely something that we can work towards. And our corruption is currently 15. Okay, well, 14.91. That definitely needs to be brought down. So that is all things that we are interested in dealing with. I think we're going to drop the war taxes, but I'm wondering where that's going to put us financially. Oh, it just doesn't have an effect because we're not at war. Right, that would make sense. So that's okay. We're going to make our way down over this direction. And we can make a core here, which we definitely should do. We've got a lot of cores in progress, and that is all absolutely fine. Do we want to... This is a very bad deal. I'm going to take the local autonomy. It's not great, but it's what I'm going to do. So the rebels are successful down here, which was expected. Riga is planning to attack Brandenburg. Okay. We did manage to get a core finished. That's fantastic. And we've got a salt crisis. Okay. Well, we're going to be able to get another core going here in the next month. And the foreign merchants are distrusting us. Very rude of them. Well, let's get this core going, and these guys are walking into us. Okay, that sounds good. No problem there, and we'll just eliminate this region. Perfect. Cotton imports for the Ottomans. Okay. Mercantilism is the right way, according to the Ottomans. Cool. So we have some centers of trade that can be upgraded. We're probably not going to do that, and I'm going to take the prestige hit rather than the admin hit. I'm not happy about it, but I'll do it. Our colony here in Coro just became self-sustaining. I didn't know we had a colony in Coro. Okay, so that's going to save us a lot of money in that case. Yeah, now we're down to 2 colonies, so that's actually really good. We can put our rooting out of corruption about here. Perfect. So we're going to do exactly that. We can set an agenda, which I would like to do. And what do we want here? Well, we definitely want to get our manpower up because we know that if our stability dips back down, we know that we're going to have this Peasants' War, and we're at 77% progress. So I think manpower of at least 50 is something we want to do, but it will fail if we're at war. Do we care about that 5% equilibrium? Probably not. Equilibrium is 74. So no, we don't care about that. We're going to take this. It's not really going to help us exactly, but we're going to take it regardless. And these guys are going to walk back over towards Sinu. Okay. So the truce with Castile is going to be up eventually. We're working on replenishing our manpower right now. And we're also working on getting some coring done. So I'm going to continue to work on that coring. We've got a long ways to go yet. No doubt about it. Our war exhaustion is low, but our truce with Castile is over. Okay. They only have the 2 crown colonies, so that's these guys up over here. So war plan against Castile would be to perhaps get access through English Mexico, come up and invade here, while ensuring that they can't get through, like, this area here with their ships. That would be the idea. So we'd patrol, like, this area, but they'd probably slip through that patrol. It would definitely be interesting. So there's a core finishing up, and we also managed to get a conversion done. That's great. We're going to continue to work on more conversions. We're going to get another one done soon enough. Okay, humiliate rival CB against Castile. We are not interested in going to war if we can help it. We absolutely want to build up our manpower at this moment. And to that end, I'm actually going to cut our army maintenance down to here so that we don't have reinforcement. Now, that's making us a lot of money at this moment, and that is absolutely understood. These guys are still going to be drilling, and we're still going to be paying the full amount for them, and that's okay. I want to root out a little bit more corruption, putting us about here. We're not quite maximally rooting out corruption. Caribus made a claim on us, which is understood. What I want to do right now is I want to be banking manpower, and only 44 is going to go to our armies this month. So we're going to be very slowly replenishing our armies at this moment. We are still going to be paying for our army maintenance, but we're not going to be paying for the replenishment, is the thing here. So yeah, like this. Something about like that. So this way, what's going to end up happening is we're going to be banking manpower to get to that 50% marker much, much faster. We immediately lost a general. It was this one up over here. Okay, I'm going to roll up a new one. That's a very mediocre general indeed. Okay, well, there's a bunch of cores coming in, and this colony is now self-sustaining. So we're going to come colonize down here. We need to ticket a day. There we go. That'll be fine. And we can get another core going. Perfect. So this is a lot of coring that we are doing, of course. This is not surprising. And we need to make these into full territories, or rather, make these territories into states and full core. A lot of this, too. So that's going to be a lot of admin power. That is absolutely understood. We always knew this was going to be the case. Technically speaking, we're probably best off to convert to Christianity at this point. I would like to avoid that, but it is probably for the best if we were to do that. So we definitely have fairly high inflation right now. Dropping our inflation would be good. It is naturally dropping a little bit, but we're also working on bringing down our corruption, and hopefully we'll have enough to repay a loan fairly soon. We only have the 4 debts, so this expires 1 October 612, so over a year. Noted. We can purchase an ability, and what do we want to grab here? Prestige per development of missionary? That's actually pretty good. We're doing a lot of converting right now. Do it. Okay, so that sounds good. And as far as our manpower goes, we need 22,000 manpower to succeed that 50% mark. That's the goal right now. So that's going to take us a while to build up. Gain 30 diplomatic power or gain 10 diplomatic power, and Portuguese Brazil's opinion of us would go up by 30. I mean, that's not going to be all that high. I am noticing here that Portugal is apparently in another war. I don't care that much about diplomatic power, so we'll take that. Indeed. Castile is not in a war right now. England is losing against France. Badly. Okay. So that is certainly noted. A large chunk of their army's right here. Okay. Well, that's awkward for them, for sure. And they declared war on us. Castile did. Okay. So this isn't shocking at all. This is definitely not shocking. And we're going to need to definitely root out far less corruption than this. So we have our war plan, right? Castile declaring war on us is unsurprising. Let's move these guys down to here. And let's see what we can do about this. So down goes our navy. The Age of Absolutism has started up. That is absolutely understood. And we are going to make another core here. So that's fine for now. Again, Castile declaring on us is deeply, deeply unsurprising. So we're just heading down over this way. Keep in mind, they have very little on the New World as of right now. So that is absolutely understood. I don't know why they attacked us here. That was a bad call on their part, but okay. I guess we'll stack wipe that fleet. And these guys, they're going to attach to the transport, and we're going to come up and look to invade up over this way. Okay, we didn't manage to grab that whole force. Let's move the rest of them up this direction, where they're much closer, and that'll be fine. Okay, so we're just going to pass right through here. New Granadan separatists down over this way is understood. It's not surprising that this would happen. So 15k. I'm going to move these two armies together down to here for now, and we'll need to deal with these. Castile is absolutely a jerk, but, you know, this is expected. So we're going to come up over this direction. And yes, they did take control of those areas. Absolutely 100% expected. So we're going to position here. I'm wondering what the Castilian naval situation is. Noted. Okay. So that is absolutely noted. We are going to select these guys, and we're going to launch an invasion right over here. Okay, so in we go. Excellent supplies. Okay, that is good news, but for now, this'll do. We got a couple more cores done, and these lads are going to come back over this way for now. I'd like to catch the Castilian fleet here, but we'll see if that ends up being a thing. So these guys are going to head down this way. Okay. So we're just kind of waiting for this force here, but with this Castilian fleet of 26 here, that includes 6 transports. What's their total number of transports? There's a way to see that. They've lost 4 ships. Okay, so they have 29 total transports. So this is not their total transport fleet here. But I still want to catch it if we can. They are sailing off. we do not catch them. Okay, that's fine. Well, we ran them off anyway, and yeah, these separatists are doing things out over here. That's to be expected. We're going to come fight this force, and in the meantime, I want these guys to head in over here. Yeah, we renewed that loan, which is certainly not ideal. Wait, they're going to attack us here? That's intriguing. I feel like that was a big mistake on their part. We're going to lose a couple ships, but we won that, or we won a battle. Not that battle, but we won a battle. And how many are down here? 5K? Okay, I'm going to send this force here while these guys come up to here. We do need to get another conversion going, and we will do that. Excellent. So, as expected, we win this naval battle, and these guys are currently back in port here. That looks good. I'm going to attach to transport. We're going to immediately transport them over to here. Now, these guys have about 20K here. That seems relatively fine. Okay. So we're just going to do something like this. Now, we can get a few more cores going, which we're definitely going to do. Group these together. And now I want to attack right here. So I want to check in Miltech 16, Miltech 16, and Miltech 17. We are, of course, Miltech 17 ourselves. So that sounds wonderful. We should have the Miltech to take this on. And then we should have the numbers as well. Their combat width is going to be 14, and they only have 4 backline. No, that's not right. Except it is. They should have 20K here, but I'm seeing 14 and 4 backline. That's 18. And 1 more. Oh, right. There's a tooltip that we're not seeing. But it's only 2K, so I'm not too worried about this. We should easily win this battle in theory. And indeed we do. Excellent. So that looks good. In the meantime, keep in mind we are repairing this fleet, but it's not fully repaired as of yet. Okay, so we win this battle. We do not stack wipe them, but let's walk up to here and begin a siege. So that'll be fine for the moment. And we can get another core going soon, but not yet. Okay, so they're retreating off this direction for now. I want to take this fort. I was hoping it would fall immediately, but it did not. Do we gain a free stability or 15 legitimacy? Well, we're maxed on our legitimacy, so obviously we gain the stability. We can also invest in a diptech, which, sure, why not? That seems fine for now. Okay, this loan we can repay, and I'm actually going to do that. We ended up winning this battle down here, which is expected. I want these guys to move up over here just in case. And then we're going to be capping back over here. So I'm going to send these guys like this. There we go. I was really hoping that siege would end there. We gained another core province, and we can get another core going. That seems wonderful. And yeah, they're heavily recruiting out over here. Okay. I want to split off another unit here. Actually, I'm going to do something like, if I can select these. There we go. Something like this. I'm actually not sure right now why Castile declared this. They don't seem very interested in showing up. So that's definitely noted. We're going to group these guys up over here for now. Cool. So this fort will fall very, very shortly. And we're going to continue to take over a bunch of territory over here. There we go. And I want to immediately move down to this fort. With the ideal situation, I don't like this situation that we find ourselves in here. Mostly because we don't know exactly what's up over here, and our forces need a little bit of warning. So I'm not going to go right next to this Terra Incognita. But beyond that, we'll find out. Okay, so this is looking fine for now. We need... Okay, they've actually landed on Cuba with a very small force. We have to ask, do we care about that? Well, first off, I want to come take out this small fleet here. And then I want to come down this way. Excellent. And yeah, they're occupying out this direction, which is not shocking in the slightest. So we can see that they've brought forces back over here. The question is, what do we actually need here to progress this siege? And the answer is not much. Okay, let's group these guys in here. Okay, now I want to shift consolidate, and we're going to leave behind just that. These guys are going to stay and continue that siege while we come up and fight up over here. They're running away, but we can maybe come back over this direction. Yeah, we can catch this force. So that's perfect. We're very, very happy to catch this force. Minus 21, but that's not shocking. Okay, so these guys are not in port just yet. There we go. I want to attach these lads to transport, and we're going to come up over here. Now, that's not going to be the full force there. That's understood. Okay, these guys are walking to here. And they're locked in. I feel like this is another bad call by them. Okay, so we easily win that battle. No problem whatsoever. And at this point, we're going to recall this diplomat. That's fine. We're going to bring these guys over. We're going to take back Cuba, is the idea here. So that seems fine. And this location should fall very, very shortly. I'm hoping it's this month, but it's not. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're heading in over here with our reinforcements. It's not much of reinforcements, to be sure. We've finished up that now, so let's head up to Las Tejas. That'll be fine. Okay, now what I want is these guys to come down here and start clearing out some of these forces. These guys are just going to be chilling here for now. We're going to group these together, and we're going to come fight the Castilian force here. We outnumber them by a significant margin, and we're going to use that to our advantage. We won the Battle of the Gulf of Honduras. Perfect. We're going to come down here as well and work on continuing to clear out their navy. So we won this battle. Did we stack wipe them? We did. That's amazing. I'm very happy about that. Okay. So we won the Battle of Mosquito Coast, and now I want to head up here and see about taking out Castilian Louisiana's ships. Excellent. I want to come back over this way and fight their army again if we can catch them. They should have run away, but they didn't. Now they're trying to, but it's too late. So that's definitely intriguing. Okay, we lost our explorer. That's understood. And I want to head up into the Terra Incognita up here. So these guys are currently going here. Okay, now they're fleeing. Understood. So we're just kicking them out of here. We're not actually going to catch them, so that is fine for now. Out over in Cuba, we want to take back this territory. And we just stack wiped something here. I think it was only 1k units, so that's not that big of a deal. But I guess it's fine. So there is a little Terra Incognita out here. I'm not sure how far north the Castilian holdings here go, but it's not all that far, I'm pretty sure. Lose some army tradition. That seems fine. And we're continuing to occupy out here. Did I see somebody out this way? No, I did not. Okay, beautiful. I don't know why they declared this war. Okay, I'm going to continue exploration up over this way. Because I want to know just how much territory they have up here. So we're not occupying this right now. Okay, our truce with England is now up. England is probably a bit wrecked by their fight with France. But they might be interested in attacking us. So that's definitely noted. If they do attack us, we're going to immediately peace out of our war here with Castile. Okay, so they have forces back down here. That's noted. I'm going to shift consolidate. We're going to move off this small unit here. And our larger unit is going to head south and look to fight these guys. Okay, so this will be fine for now. I'm just using this unit for exploration at this moment. I don't want to lose ducats or admin power, but I guess we'll lose the admin power. Let's get these cores going. We're almost done with them. Okay, we did not quite stack wipe that, unfortunately. But we now know the extent of what they have. So, to that end, shift consolidating, and I'm going to send these guys out to here while we pursue this force. I'd like to stack wipe it. So we need to head down to here. We're at 32% war score at this moment. Okay, so they are in fact back here. Noted. That should stack wipe. There we go. And now we're going to head down to right here. And I'm going to send these guys here. And these guys here. Then these guys here. These here. And these here. Like that. That should do for now. Okay, so we're continuing to take these territories down here. I'm going to send... Oh, that's not enough. Shift consolidate. I'm going to send these guys down to here, these guys to here, and these guys to here. Okay, so something along the lines of that. We'll send our navy around. Cool. So again, I don't know why they declared this. Did somebody declare on them? No. They just can't be bothered. They have no real way to show up, specifically. So that seems absolutely fine. All of these guys can group back together over here. Our colony is self-sustaining. Russia is in internal conflicts. That sounds good. Let's send a colonist down here. The question is, how much of this do we want to end up taking? Right? That is the ultimate question here. There's a bunch of cores coming in. That sounds good. And I'm going to core this one. Excellent. And at this point, this is all under our control. Let's come down over this way and get rid of that. I see this Castilian force on their way in over here. We are going to peace out before they can do anything, I suspect. So this will be fine. I'm not going to make any action on that, because we're about to declare our peace. But they finally showed up. It's way too late. So we're at 36% war score. If we were hypothetically to take all of their colonies over here, what would that end up looking like? So it would be a little spooky. For sure. How long would that truce be? Be a 10-year truce, approximately. So in that time, we would lose 20 aggressive expansion with Castile. So we'd be at 58 still. Okay. It would cost us 766 to core all of that. And they wouldn't accept it anyway. They have 21 reasons not to. So we probably don't want to take quite that much. What is the most that they would be willing to accept us taking for right now? Something kind of like this. It's a relatively modest gain, but I think that that's probably for the best. Considering we've got significant issues with aggressive expansion right now, we have a deficit of admin power, we need to recover our manpower, we're concerned about fighting England and Portugal at this moment. So this will be significantly less aggressive expansion, significantly less overextension, and it still achieves our goal of removing any coastal provinces here. So I think overall, this is good. Can we take any money? We can take 0.1 gold. Okay, I guess we'll do it. Cool. So that seems absolutely fine. We're going to head down here for the moment. We're black flagged. I was hoping to completely kick them out of the New World, although I do see that apparently Castilian Louisiana has territory up here. Castile has some territory up here. Okay, that's very inland. But whatever. That seems fine. So we do need to get coring this, and anything that causes overextension, huh? Okay. So we're going to need to save up for this first. That is mission number 1. And how much manpower do we need right now? Not that much. So that's noted. Castile no longer considers us a rival, hilariously. I think I'm going to leave this army here for now. And then this army is going to be left here. These guys I want to bring back over to here. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to want to core this. That'll be fine. But it is past time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to continue our consolidation. And hopefully, things will get a bit more under control. We haven't been attacked by England yet. Emphasis on the yet. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Atala, Ali Lee, Dark Horse, Xenocyte, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.